Persistent window cleaners should have just left me alone. When I was 14, my parents left me home alone for the first time. It was a big deal. I had to prove I was responsible enough to be trusted on my own. My mom, an accountant, and my dad, a police officer, both had long shifts that day. Before leaving, they gave me one simple rule: do not open the door for anyone. A few hours in, a knock echoed through the house. I ignored it. The knocking continued, more insistent this time. From the living room window, it was obvious someone was inside, but I stayed put. The knocking didn't stop. My anxiety grew as I realized they weren't leaving. Eventually, I gave in. I cracked open the door, just enough to see two men standing outside. They looked ordinary enough, dressed in work clothes, carrying buckets and squeegees. They introduced themselves as window cleaners and offered to clean the windows for a small fee. I declined. They smiled but kept pushing, insisting it was a great deal. I said no again and shut the door, hoping that was the end of it. 2 minutes later, I heard movement outside. I peeked through the curtains. They were cleaning the front windows. Panic set in. I stepped outside and told them again that I didn't want the service and couldn't pay them. Their response was overly cheerful, almost dismissive. "No worries, love. We'll leave a bill. You can pay later." I was terrified. They had completely ignored me. Their casual attitude made it feel like they had done this before, that my refusal didn't matter. I firmly told them to leave. They laughed it off, said they were nearly done, and kept working. Then I heard a noise in the back garden. I froze. My stomach dropped. The back gate was locked, so there was no reason anyone should be there. I ran to the kitchen, flung open the back door, and saw one of them trying to climb the fence to unlatch the gate. Panic turned to pure fear. I yelled for them to leave. One of them waved me off, casually saying, "Don't worry, love. We do this all the time." That's when I remembered my secret weapon. I whistled, and within seconds, my large German Shepherd came bounding to my side. She wasn't usually the barking type, but she sensed my distress. She went ballistic, growling, barking, ready to lunge. The men's bravado vanished instantly. Their casual attitude turned to fear as they took several steps back. One of them asked me to put the dog away. I refused. They finally got the message and left in a hurry. Shaking, I called my mom and told her everything. She immediately rang my dad, who was on duty. Within minutes, he pulled up outside the house in a marked police car. Dad approached the men, who were still in the area. Their relaxed demeanor disappeared when he introduced himself. He confronted them about their harassment and attempted entry into the back garden. They denied everything, claiming I was making it up. Then Dad dropped the bombshell. "So, you're saying my daughter is a liar?" Silence. That's when the real trouble started for them. Dad ran their details and found that their van had an expired tax and a flat tire. He fined them on the spot. They should have just left when I said no.